Since the launch of the Premier Season 3 update, Valve has completely wrecked the Counter-Strike skin market. Over the past few days, the prices of most of the skins in your inventories have plummeted. The skin market has already lost more than $615 million in value, and it looks like in the coming days prices will keep falling and falling until the market stabilizes again. So today we're going to talk about it. But first, here's a word from the channel sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Keydrop, the leading case opening platform. Open all kinds of themed cases, upgrade your skins, and take part in exciting battles. And wait, that's not all. By using the code sendoh, not only do you get a bonus when depositing money on the site, but you also get access to all kinds of giveaways, with thousands of dollars in prizes. You'll find the link to my code and the giveaways in the description below. And most importantly, it's only for those over 18 and with money you can afford to spend. Always play responsibly. No fun, no game. Counter-Strike's economy was never originally designed for what it has become today. It's basically a stock market. At first, skins in Counter-Strike had a value determined by what a user was willing to pay. If the skin was pretty and hard to get, it was worth more. If it was kind of ugly and not very desirable, it was cheap. Right now, we're still not too far from that concept, but it's also true that the market was very easy to manipulate. Multimillionaire investors from China buying almost all the stock of a skin just to make everyone believe it was worth more. Skins with very stable prices doubling or even quintupling in price in a matter of days because of these people. Overall, the CS2 market no longer made any sense. What used to be a market for players to decide what things were worth became a highly volatile investment product where people who didn't even play the game were getting richer, and Valve didn't like that one bit. First, they introduced a 7-day cooldown before being able to trade an item again. Back then, everyone said the CS economy was dead, that it would never be the same, but the reality is that change led us to where we are today. Now Valve has introduced a new 7-day restriction where, after a trade, both the buyer and seller can completely reverse the trade. This changes the entire market system. Now for any sale, you have to wait 8 days to receive your funds. That means instant cash out sites, skin marketplaces, and even case opening sites aren't nearly as efficient, especially if you're trading with another person, because there's now a real possibility someone might try to pull a fast one and reverse the deal. And if that happens, you'll have to wait another 7 days to be able to sell that same skin again. This new change has triggered a chain reaction that's only grown over time. Today we're already seeing the first trades happening under the new system. Still, as expected, people have panicked, and for good reason. When a market is this volatile and we were already in a big bubble, a restriction like this makes everything explode in just a few hours. Most likely, the negative trend will continue for a few more days until things finally stabilize, but we're in for a roller coaster. Prices will drop sharply, recover a little, then drop again. In short, everything needs to stabilize, and that's very complicated now that the market no longer runs daily. It runs every 8 days. Sales are registered a week later, which obviously increases risk, because if you buy a skin at a certain price, you don't know if next week it'll go up or crash even further. Some people are trying to take advantage of the situation. Several traders have already experienced this. They sold their skins, and when the buyers saw the prices crash, they decided to reverse the trade. But what they don't realize is that in many marketplaces you won't get your money back. In fact, the seller keeps the skin, keeps the money, and the user gets permanently banned from the site. So no, don't try to be clever by returning skins, because you could end up losing access to major trading platforms. The same goes for skin trading sites or any place where trades happen. If you reverse your trades, you will get permanently banned. In the end, the market crash is completely understandable. Right now, only the buyer benefits. You pay and get the skin instantly in your inventory. You can modify it for 7 days, but at least you have it. But someone who wants to sell has to wait 8 days to receive the money. Obviously, that discourages people from selling or just makes them not care enough to bother. No price in the market made sense anymore. Everything was too inflated, and Valve decided to manually burst the bubble. We'll see what happens in the coming days, but I can already tell you, the CS market will rise again. Because whenever there's a big change, at first it feels like the end of everything, and in the end, we always adapt. You already know that any updates will be posted here on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with everything going on in CS2. I'm Sendoh, and I'm signing off for now. See you soon.